flex. The livest one in the section. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Unified, undefeated. Unified, undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What the hell is even that?
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. And I am not trolling this morning. This is a real question. Lomachenko is number one at 135. He is the king at 135. And I need you guys to prove me wrong. With all the information available, I need you guys to prove me wrong. I also have another challenge for you guys. Try talking about 135 without Devin Haney. All right, I'm gonna say his name one more time so you don't have to bring him up for the rest of the day. As far as this live is concerned, Devin Haney has nothing to do with this conversation. We're talking about 135. Okay? That man is at 140. He's moved on to bigger and better things. It's obvious Shorty Doo-Wop on the lower left hand wants no smoke. And everyone's is just resorted to lying on his name. I have a premiere coming up around 1 o'clock today. And I expose where the lie came from. And you knuckle-dragging, mongoloid super monkeys, you might never know who started that lie that you're running around regurgitating all in the name of degrading a black man. And I've been seeing a lot of you super coons talking about, oh, you're bringing down Tank to bring up Devin. No. I like how y'all throw rocks and hide your hands. That's what monkeys do. You know monkeys fling poop with accuracy. They fling poop with accuracy. That's why you don't F with them at the gym. They fling poop with accuracy. Okay? So don't miss me with all the, you ain't got to tear down a brother to bring up one. I ain't got to bring up that brother. He brought himself up. Tank had all the help. The man's at 140 and he got it out the mud, so stop it. And he did it with his daddy. You fatherless children. So now, Lomachenko is the king of 135. Prove me wrong. Cop Aborigines, G. McCall, DP Rocker, Stormy Beeman in the building. Yeah, let me just put that up there. Yeah, let's put that up there. Let's put that up there. No one's ever said that about anybody in this picture over here. But Lomachenko. Son of Tank, salute. George, what's going on? Eric Jordan in the building. Coach Amber, salute. Yup, yesterday I was lying. Today I'm telling the truth. Bob Arum quotes. Those are always real rich to me. The Brothers UK in the building. No smoke. Robert Singleton. Rod Neal. Acondo, my brother. What's good? Warriors Boxing, salute. Oh, they're going to learn. They're going to learn. Cali, what's good? PGH Big Dog. Kevin Dunbar. Macadose, Mac of the South. Jumped on me. Black Alpha. Main Biker. Mr. Shelton. Jeff Spark. The Generals in the building, 78 Sports TV, Pompeii Fight Nation, ES. Well, let's get to this work. Vasily Lomachenko is the best boxer at 135. If anybody disagrees, I will drop you a link. Oh, the trolls are scrambling now. Ismail, what's going on? They're scrambling now. If anyone disagrees, I will let you on the panel, and I want you to prove your case. And I'm going to remind you, do not bring up Devin Haney. He's fighting at 140. This is a discussion about the division of 135. I'm saying Vasily Lomachenko is the king at 135. He's the king at 135. Vasily Lomachenko is the king at 135. If anybody disagrees, that's fine. Let me know. I will drop you a link, and you can get on the panel and respectfully plead your case. If he's not the king at 135, I need you to tell me who is, who beats him, why does he beat him, and why hasn't the fight happened? That is the challenge this morning. Xavier, what's good? Marco, what's going on, good brother?
Shakur Stevenson, baby.
Shakur?
I'm just playing with you. What's going on?
Ain't shit. We just getting started here. You know, I'm just
There was some crazy fights, man. Bam Rodriguez. Holy shit.
we had a great night.
Ooh, that
We had a
boy.
great night.
I haven't seen the likes of that at that weight since I just did a video on this. Since with Michael Carball, since Ricardo Lopez. That's who we're talking about. 51-0-1, Ricardo Lopez. As the last guy at minimum weight that rocked like Bam Rodriguez. Because Ricardo was knocking people out too.
Bam is that's a young man you want to be around saying, yo, I saw it. I remember when this guy was coming up. You know what I'm saying? Bam is he's on route to do some big things, man.
Because that's
Juice,
Sonny
what's going
Edwards
on?
dude could fight. And he
Yeah.
just got cleaned out.
Yeah, he's I like watching that guy pause, man. Bam is fun to watch.
Unbelievable.
Khaled Nigma in that super chat, he said Vasily Lomachenko has the best resume at 135. No one can deny that. That's not hyperbole, but facts. Pull up his box rec if you disagree with me. No doubt. I'm saying he's the king. Vasily Lomachenko was the king at 135. He's the king. He's the king. Now, Cortez, what's going on? Abel, what's going on?
What you
We'll talk boxing.
of Chris Colbert?
Huh?
Chris Colbert.
Who?
What you think of
Who?
that? Huh?
Who? That loudmouth from New York? Huh? that kid?
Yeah.
Oh.
You happy he lost?
Well, let me damn, what I do with it? Give me 1 second. Where is it at? Just give me 1 second.
Chris Colbert. He has
Yeah,
some skills, man. That's what's crazy. Like he was in that documentary, remember?
We down to fight anybody. As long as they make money, it makes sense.
What about headlining at Barclays Center your next fight?
Yeah, but we need a stat card. We need a stat card. You see, because my people, these people, they don't support.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't support. We need them to I need my people to come out more and support me. Cause I do fight for my people. I come out and put on the show every time, and we get to win every time, dominating. But we definitely like to fight in Brooklyn for the first fight. Come back in Brooklyn, that'd be a hell of a.
Can you imagine that atmosphere?
When he says my people, what do you mean? Black people? Huh. That's a way to
You
lose
said
fans.
my people, these people. The whole time he had a fucking sombrero on his head. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
You see, these are the intangibles that a lot of people don't pick up. Why don't you like Chris Colbert? You know what else he did?
What?
When Deontay lost to Fury in the second fight, and all the glove controversy came up, and you know we have access to things that a lot of people don't have access to. This motherfucker ran online and did this crazy interview, not only saying that he didn't believe it, which is fine. A lot of people say they don't believe it. I mean, you can't cheat in boxing, but Tyson Fury has cheated in boxing. He's been caught. And, you know, drugs, equipment, and everything else. He not only didn't believe Deontay, but was very disrespectful. You know, and this is where I drew the line. Him, Teofimo Lopez, they went as far as to call him a bitch. And I'm like, why are you calling him out his name? What's that about? To say you don't believe it? If you say, hey, you know, I don't know, I find it hard to believe. I don't know, maybe he had a bad night. I don't know. And just leave it there. That's one thing. But when you start saying, nah, he making excuses, he a bitch, and that's something else. And then Tay Jones was like, yeah, man, that motherfucker, when we was in Brooklyn, came into the locker room, wanted to shake hands and take pictures with people. You go from that to that. And I don't know if you remember a couple of years ago when it happened, he did an interview with Fight Hype and it got taken down. And then Ness said something about it, and then Ness's video got taken down, and they blamed Deontay, saying that Deontay made some phone calls to get it taken down. Deontay don't care about shit like that. When they got back to Deontay, he was like, huh? I didn't have nothing to do with that. People talk shit about Deontay every day. There's probably someone doing a video right now about him. He ain't got time to be like paying attention to what's being said on the internet. He got shit to do. He had nothing to do with that, but Ness blamed him. And Chris Colbert blamed him, but somebody on YouTube re-uploaded the video. I just showed the picture of it yesterday night.
The boxing voice, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
And Chris Colbert, they Fight Hype took it down, or someone took it down, and they blamed D for that. He had nothing to do with that. And you gotta understand, it was an organized attack on Deontay at that time, because everything was an excuse. Meanwhile, he just fought one of the, if not the biggest cheater in the game, that's enabled by his people. That's the only reason why Fury has gone as far as he's gone. It's because he's white. This is what I'm talking about. So what was so satisfying, first of all, I thought El Rayo won the first fight. That was my opinion. That's no shade. I just thought he won it.
It was close, yeah.
Yeah, it was close. I just gave it to El Rey. I said, I don't understand how he lost that, but whatever.
I still feel kind of bad for him because I know what it's like to train
Fuck that kid.
And all that.
Fuck that kid. No, fuck that kid. I'm going to tell you something else. No. I'm telling you. This is my case against him. Barbershop conversations, right? One night, he had advertised he was gonna have Chris Colbert on the show. So, you know, I'm the kids from New York at the time, I was supporting them. So I showed up, and over here, Fred lives in California. So it's like a 3-4 hour difference. So when he comes on over here, it's like midnight. And I had to get up in the morning, but I stayed up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We sent in super chats. You know, we're waiting for the kid. Midnight, 1 a.m. Then we start typing, yo, where Chris Colbert at? Fred said, I don't know. He said, look, man, I do this shit for them. I do this for the fighters.
That makes sense, because I was supposed to interview him a couple of times, you know, a while back, and he just would say yes and just not show up.
Thank you. You see? So now you guys know. That wasn't rehearsed, y'all.
Yeah.
But here's what I'm saying. See, he did it to you, and you're from New York. You would think that there'd be some sort of connection there. All right. He didn't think much of you. He didn't call. He did no call, no show. No. He did that to Fred. Now here's why it's a little more tight with me. He did it to Fred, right? And I said, wow, you know, hopefully he's okay. Right? No call, no show. Fine. Then I don't know after what win that happened, but he comes to the ring with a fucking sombrero. I saw a video of him dancing salsa or whatever, and then gets on that fucking podium and says, my people, these people, they don't support. Motherfucker, do you know how big Fred's network is? People in the industry know him. So he absolutely was doing that to you, and I was staying up past my bedtime to support you. What the fuck are you talking about, young man?
So you feel like he also turned his back on his own people too?
Of course. New Yorkers and black people. You come in the ring with a fucking sombrero on. And by the way, that's not cute. No one but Mexicans should be wearing a fucking sombrero to a goddamn ring when you're fighting another Mexican. I never liked that. I always thought it was disrespectful. And Marco, the one time a white person or a black person walks to the ring with a fucking dashiki when they're fighting an African, we're gonna have a meltdown. We have a meltdown. We're like, what the fuck are you doing? Yo, listen, you remember the wrestler, the one-man gang?
Yeah.
Remember when he turned into Akeem?
Yo, I just saw that recently, and I was like, those were different times.
Bro,
That
it
would
was
not be-
funny, but I was cringing like, oh man,
I
that's a
forgot he
little
was
much.
a one-man gang. I thought he was Akeem the whole time. You just reminded me that. That's right.
Yeah, and he came to the ring talking jive.
For those of you guys watching, a big fat white guy turned
A
into
big fat white guy named One Man Game. He changed his gimmick because Slick, the black guy, was his manager, and he turned him into Akeem. He was
And
walking
he
around
would
with
do
a
shit
dashiki.
like, what's up, bro? Yo. He would like,
Yeah,
do
he
shit
was
like-
coming to the ring and doing all of this shit. I was like,
Yeah.
ugh.
Yeah,
It was funny, but I was like, God damn.
Yeah, it was
I
different.
mean,
times.
they look like the Democrats right now.
Yo, I saw somebody put that up on Instagram recently, and I was like cringing, like, God damn. But back then, you didn't really think of it like that.
Yeah. So the second a white fighter does that, we're gonna be like, yo, what the fuck you doing, bro?
Yeah,
And think about all the sombreros that these niggas wore to the ring.
Floyd did it too, didn't he?
Yeah, he did it to Oscar. I didn't like that shit. I said, bro, and I understand. Someone told me that Chris Colbert had the shit on backwards. I was like, huh? I don't know.
But you know what? Floyd was doing it more to almost diss the Mexicans. He wasn't doing it to kind of separate from his own people. It seemed like Colbert was doing it like that.
But
You guys
I still thought it was disrespectful. Don't do that. Because the second a Mexican starts knocking out a bunch of black fighters, and he starts wearing dashikis to the ring, we're gonna have a meltdown. We're gonna call out Sharpton. It's gonna be crazy. Leave that shit alone. There's history behind the sombrero, from what I understand. I don't fucking know. That's not my culture. But don't disrespect it.
One thing I didn't like about Chris, because I respect all fighters. It's hard to get in there and all that, but was it I don't know. I think it was the last fight against a dude who just beat him, where he kind of just quit, right? He just was like, was that fight? No. There's a fight where he just stopped. He's just like, nah, I'm good. No more. Which fight was that?
It wasn't El Rayo.
It was, but that's his only loss besides this one. Now he literally, he was just like, "Nah, I'm good. Live to fight another day."
He
just threw in the towel himself. He's like,
no, that wasn't what you call it when he fought
I don't know who it was. Somebody
oh
maybe
my god, what's the other
Garcia?
the Dominican
Hector
that
Garcia?
Hector Garcia.
Yeah,
It was
so he
Hector
did
Garcia.
that. So
Who
what
fought
I didn't
Tank.
like about that was he just quit. He just stopped.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like a huge ass whooping to constitute that. I felt like
The kid is not the truth.
obviously
That ring does not lie. Hector Garcia beat Colbert and got a Tank fight. And don't look now, El Rayo just beat Colbert and called out Tank. Okay? You understand?
Yeah.
So we might be on to something.
Yeah,
DFTV said it on Instagram, and I said, you know what? That sounds about right.
Sugarfoot Sherbert.
He knocked Sugarfoot into a goddamn somersault. He starts doing gymnastics, and he wears these funny colors. When he fought El Rayo the first time, he came to the ring looking like the third Killer Bee. It was Jumping Jim Brunzell, B. Brian Blair, and Chris Colbert.
He looked more like Coco Beware with the hair.
Yeah. He come in the ring looking dressed like Dick Tracy. And I mean the name entirely, Dick Tracy.
I mean,
Fucking idiot. So fuck him. Fuck that kid. He's getting did you see his corner?
Nah.
His corner was like,
really?
whatever he did, whatever he did, they told him not to do. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna play these games. I have it on my phone. Nah, you know, normally I don't celebrate losses, man, but this shit, I have no feelings towards it. None. I have no feelings towards it. This is my screen record because I recorded that mo.
He was like sleeping, right? He was out.
When you face plant and you don't move, you having that good ass snap.
That was that was like Pacquiao Marquez.
Here we go.
Oh, that's his corner man?
Yeah.
Oh shit. He wasn't even alarmed. He was more just like
He was like, God damn it, this kid don't listen.
To me, that looks more like, here we go again.
Yeah. Face plant. And salute to Rayo. Make this go viral. Please.
That's dope.
Make that go viral. Thank you.
Is he undefeated, Rayo?
No. He got his head knocked off by De Los Santos, who got the Shakur fight.
Isn't that crazy, man? What's that called? The triangle theory or whatever?
Yeah, Stormy talks about it all the time.
The biggest one ever.
No, he's talking about the triangle, but you're talking about the triangle theory. Okay, I know. Yeah.
The biggest one ever was the 70s. Ali, Foreman, Frazier. Frazier beats Ali, and then Foreman destroys Frazier. Then you figure, well, just by deductive reasoning, Foreman's gonna kill Ali and Ali beats Foreman. And it's just because you beat one guy doesn't mean that the guy who beat you could beat,
I got another one. Ali, Norton, Foreman.
Well, technically, people argue that Norton won every fight against Ali.
Yeah, there was something about Norton's style that Ali couldn't dominate him.
Mm-hmm.
But gets in the ring with Foreman, and Foreman damn near killed him.
Fucks him up.
It was bad.
But at least, you're right. That's why I think Mike Tyson would have given Ali a lot of problems, because Frazier was just like a not as sharp and versatile version of Mike Tyson, in my opinion.
Right. Yeah, no, I agree. Those conversations are always fun. But motherfuck Chris Colbert. I don't fuck with you, kid. And I've been very clear. All right, you had our support. How dare you say my people, these people don't support? Yeah, I just found out this morning that you stuck up Mark too. Come on, bro. At least he's white. You couldn't give him the courtesy. You know you want to. You didn't do it.
Who's Mark?
You didn't see value. He didn't see value in speaking to you. All right. I'm up way past my bedtime trying to support your ass. And then you get on your very next fight and say that shit, man, fuck you, kid. And then you not only do you think that Deontay Wilder was making excuses, but you was disrespectful in that interview. You had the same snake face that Shakap Sanchez had when he was talking about Devin.
Colbert is always trying to go viral, trying to market himself. The problem is he ruffles feathers when he does it. He doesn't do it, that's what I see. Somebody who's always trying to get the attention.
Well, he's gone viral. He's gone viral.
But in some cases, it does hurt you, and you lose fans from it.
Yeah, well, he lost me off when he said that. That's why I played it. He lost me when he said that. I said, come on, bro. And then it made sense. You dancing salsa, and you walk into the fucking ring with a sombrero on, dude. And then you say your people don't support you? Man, shut up. Give us something to support. You don't value our dollar anyway. And I would love to see what you do next after this, because you were sleeping face planted. You was face planted. And I laughed. I did. So fuck you. All right. You'd be lucky if a YouTuber want to talk to you now. Showtime's gone. That's how you went out. Showtime's last event. The last day they were on the air. And you face planted. Shout out to El Rayo. I hope you put on your sombrero when you left the ring. I wasn't paying attention. I said, look at that.
Well, you think Bam Rodriguez could move up and possibly?
Well, Colbert got to come out of 135 now. He got to go back down to 130. Ain't nothing for him up there. But
I'm talking about
murder.
I'm talking about. Do you think Bam, kind of switching gears? Do you think Bam Rodriguez could fight Inoue? Do you think they could meet and do that? That'd be dope.
Bam could do anything.
He's a little lighter. What is he at? 112, 115?
Don't get me lying. All those lightweights, man. All those guys is one Gatorade away from You be 112, then drink Gatorade, get on the fucking scale, and you're like 120.
Oh, you're on fire today. But because Inoue's 22, right? And he's 15. I mean, it's possible.
It's possible. And Pete.
What the fuck?
Salute.
MP, what the fuck?
Shower, salute, sis. Well, anyway,
So
does anybody want to prove me wrong? Vasily Lomachenko is the king at 135. Anybody? Anybody want to try and prove me wrong? Bring your facts. Let's have a conversation.
Well, who are what? It's Tank and Shakur, right? Those are the only two.
I mean, you got Tonka Trunk Tank, and Shakap Sanchez, and Isak Cruz, and George Kambosos. You got Frank Martin.
Frank Martin, right?
You know, so what's going on? Anybody?
I don't think so.
Nobody? Oh my God! I'm up here giving. I'm giving Lomachenko credit. No, listen. Nobody beats him at 135. Prove me wrong. All the names that y'all talking about. All the names that y'all talking about. Nobody's gonna beat him. Who's gonna beat Vasily Lomachenko? Who's gonna beat the Matrix? The speed.
This though.
The angles.
I don't think.
Because we've never seen that shit before. The Power Ranger movement.
I don't think he's gonna.
Mastodon, Lion, Thundersword power. The speed, the angles. You know, when Loma's in the ring, that Bruce Lee shit happens. Remember when Bruce Lee started doing this shit?
Yeah, or not. Bruce Leroy.
That's Loma. Can't touch him.
Leroy.
Can't touch him. Who's beating Vasily Lomachenko at 135? Just give him the belts, because you know everyone likes the emails and shit. Give it to him. Give it to him. Who's beating? But I got all the smoke this morning. Who's beating Vasily Lomachenko this morning? Who's beating him at 135? I got my ignorant voice on. It's my buck dancing voice. Yeah, you know, nobody's beating Lomachenko at 135 now.
I know he's imitating.
Nobody's beating Lomachenko at 135.
That's pretty good.
Ain't nobody beating Lomachenko at 135 now. No. Who's beating him? Who's beating him? Pass banana.
Yo, you're on fire today.
Who's beating the guy? Tell me. Let's run it down. Does Isak Cruz beat Vasily Lomachenko?
Probably not.
Does anybody in the chat believe that Isak Cruz beats Vasily Lomachenko?
No, but I do think Shakur has a chance of staying away and just hitting him with a jab and kind of doing what he did. He has a chance. That kid's speed fast.
Shakur?
He has a chance of staying away. You know, it won't be an exciting fight, kind of doing what he did last time. Because if he doesn't want to get caught, it's hard to catch him. Now, you know, his offense is a different thing, but defensively, you know, he could pepper a couple jabs, stay away, and he has to get the win. It's possible. What do you think?
Shakur has a good enough jab to do that?
It's not even just the jab, it's the footwork, because he's always out of range, and he just, you know, the jab is the fastest, quickest punch to get out. And
but he has better footwork than Lomachenko? The speed, the angles?
No, but he has faster hopping in and out footwork.
Who has better punch output? Shakur or Loma?
By far, Loma.
Yeah. So if it goes to the cards and it's a tie-break event, who wins that fight?
I guess Loma.
Okay. Who the fuck's calling my house? Take over for a second.
Gotcha. Yo, Drew is on one today. Holy shit. That could be one. I think Shakur might be able to beat a lot of these guys. And don't get me wrong, I don't think it's not aesthetically pleasing to watch. And you could almost argue it's not real boxing, but he could technically, like, I'll say one thing, I was asleep most of that fight, but when I did wake up in between, you know, to snack and go to the bathroom, and I watched, I was shocked at how fast his feet were, you know, and how he was able to go in, go out, go in, go out. So while that makes a very boring fight and borderlines on almost not being boxing, he could still, by the rules, get the victory over a lot of guys because his feet, just hopping in and out, are so fast.
The speed, the angles. Lomachenko. Shakur can't do nothing with Loma. Shakur can't do shit with Loma. You know, Shakur come in there and throw a jab and try. And what Loma's gonna do is cut off the ring with his ballerina shoes. And gonna hit him with 3 hits, and those 3 hits will win him the round.
Nah, but Stormy's right. He fights like a fraidy cat, but that fraidy cat could still stay away. You know what I mean?
Yep. Because Loma's gonna come in there and just do this shit right here. And y'all gonna, he beat Shakur. Yeah.
That was the, then you got to get the glow. Bruce Leroy. Bruce. No, wait a second.
Bruce Leroy.
Catch a bullet with his teeth.
Negro, please. Kiss my Converse.
That was shot. Do you remember the scene where they're going to where Vanity was singing and they went to that studio?
Oh, yeah.
Little known fact, right around the corner in Hell's Kitchen from my house. I was amped when I saw it as a kid. I'm like, yeah, right around the corner. The Sony Studios are still there, I think. Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Great. So Reg W says Loma is not that good at 135. Great. Okay, so who beats Loma at 135? That's what I'm looking for. I want to know who beats Loma at 135 because he's the king. Account my brother in that super chat salute. He said that was Bob Erm calling your line. Yeah, he was calling me. Yeah, keep talking. Your check's in the mail. I said, all right, Bob, father. So, you know.
I think the only one that could beat him for sure, the only one with a real chance would be Shakur if he just, you know, stays away. But I'm not so sure he would beat him, but that's the only one, I think.
So he wants to hit Loma with 2 jabs and then run around the ring?
Oh, no, 1.
Who would be amped for Loma versus Shakur, other than Ukrainians?
Nobody's really, like, Shakur really did a job on his own reputation from that last fight, unfortunately for him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So nobody's really, like, I was never a huge fan of him. And I got to be honest, like, I wasn't the biggest fan of watching Devin because I thought he was a little lackluster at times, but his last few fights totally proved me wrong. Like, he was actually really exciting. But Shakur was always very, very, very lackluster for me. And it was getting worse. While Devin's getting better and better, Shakur seems like it's getting more like a...
So the good brother says Tank beats him. Okay. So you already know what I'm finna do.
Tank's still 35?
You say, yeah, Tank is 135. I know it's hard. Where'd you think he was, Marco?
40.
You thought he was 40?
Yeah.
I wonder why you would think that.
Well, he just put out that video saying, I'm at 40, bro.
He just did that?
You didn't see that video?
No, because, you know, he likes to put shit up and delete it.
Nah, it was a video literally a couple days ago, right after, not me, I think responding to Devin, and he goes, we ready to go down to 140 or something.
Go down to 140?
Oh, he goes, we are, what did he say? Somebody here probably saw it. Then he said bro at the end, like weird. Like, all right.
Yeah?
We are ready at 140, bro.
So, what is he, really a 126 pounder according to his camp? And then Ellaby says on a hot mic that he was as heavy as 160. His fans say 140 is too big. Then his fans wanted to come down 5 pounds, but his coaches want him to go up and fight Boots at 147. They want Devin to go up and fight 140. Do y'all see the clusterfuck that is called Tank Davis? But Reg W says Tank definitely beats him. You're entitled to that opinion, but I'd like to present my evidence to you, good brother. This is where we disagree and why we disagree. It's just pump up the volume.
I mean, it don't matter. If you don't want to make the big fights happen, you might as well stay with your promoter that you're with now. If you don't care to go and try to make the big fights happen, what's the point of even leaving your situation? You might as well stay there and be loyal to Floyd if that's the case.
Yeah, he's an email chat. He's fighting because somebody mailed him the belt. So did that ever happen in boxing anymore? And he's talking crazy. And he still got, like, come on. So if you win, you said all that. If you win, I'm not out my contract. Let's make the fight happen since you was wanting to talk crazy. Let's do that. I want to fight you if you win. Devin Haney. Yeah, he's an email chat. He's fighting because somebody mailed him the belt.
I'm behind you no matter what nobody say. Your job is to go out there and fight and keep making them 7-figure paydays. Then we move you up to 8-figure paydays and then 9 figures.
That huge fight, they think it'll be Lomachenko. Do you think that will be the huge fight for you?
It's time for us to move and talk right here. Like I said before, we're not going to call no particular fighter out. And it's not like we ducking or dodging anyone. Lomachenko has to fight as many fights as possible extremely quick because he's very, very old. Tank is probably 10 years or 11 years younger than Lomachenko. Lomachenko will be 40 before you know it. There's no rush, Tank. Your job is to continue to go out there and do what you're doing. You making the same money Lomachenko is making, and you're doing it easier. You making the same money Lomachenko is making, and you're doing it easier.
Yeah, he's an email chat. He's fighting because somebody mailed him the belt.
What?
Yeah, he's an email chat.
I don't want that ish, said Tank Davis on social media, reacting to news that he could be elevated from regular to full WBA lightweight champion now that Devin Haney has chosen to vacate his undisputed 135-pound titles. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's an email chat.
The reason why the 29-year-old Tank Davis doesn't want to be elevated to full champ? Sanctioning fees, having to deal with mandatory dangerous challenges, less freedom, email champion stigma. The email champion stigma.
Yeah, he's an email chat.
I got mail. 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 Yay!
You got mail.
Listen. The original email champion was a male champion. It was, I mean, Lennox Lewis got Riddick Bowe's belt because Riddick threw that shit in the garbage on international TV. I remember, I saw it. It was breaking news. I was like, what is he doing? That's a move he regrets. So, the good brother, Reg W, he says, listen, the business of boxing has the game all fucked up, not the boxers. Brother, this is all we talk about here. That's what I'm saying. Your statement is typical. It's typical, but what I'm saying is, who's the king at 135? I said the king at 135, lightweight, is the one man named Lomachenko. And the question is, prove me wrong. You said that he beats him. I'm saying Tank won't even get in the ring with him, because what I just played with you with him and Floyd, that was 4 years ago. 4 years ago. And he was talking about aging him out 4 years ago. So what I'm saying to you is, if Lomachenko was a mark and he was 10 years older, the time to get him was back then. Teofimo fought Vasily. Devin fought Vasily. Tank was right there. So Vasily Lomachenko is another guy that was in the same division that he did not fight. You know, more and more I look, Tank is pulling a Canelo. Remember when Canelo told us, oh, they should all fight each other, the money's there, but they should all fight each other and I'll fight the winner of all of those. Tank can even get that right. Wait, hold on. He said that's Floyd's business model, not Tank's, brother. But who does he work with, though? So now, first of all, you're admitting that he's not in control of his own career, which is a contradiction to what Ellaby says. Because at some point, I believe, and I could be wrong, didn't Ellaby say that Tank picks his own fights at one point? I could be wrong. Because Tank a star. Even if he said that, I don't believe it to be true. Tanaka Cabana says, do I drink steroid milkshakes? Yeah, I'm on that snack with Devin and Bud and Boots and everybody else. I'm on that snack. There. Yeah, see, as I said it, he put it up. Yeah, I'm on that snack. Bill sent me some snack, and you know, it's like, you remember when Super Mario eats the star, and that's me at the gym when I drink my snack. So yeah, get my views up, bitch. We working on $5,000 this month. So help me out. Bop him on the head, make another account. And listen, the 90s and early 2000s, no, the 90s, not even early 2000s, I was married. The 90s was a wild time. I fucked a lot of bitches, but I wore protection. I'm not your father. And plus, your mom's took it in the face. You don't get pregnant that way. Come on, man. I hope she sent you to school at least. Dummy. Anyway, Reg W says that's Floyd's business model, not Tank's. Tank is there. Tank is there. And of course it's Floyd's business model. He's fighting a bunch of Mexicans. I get it. But Tank is the one not performing. So you could feel that Tank could beat Lomachenko. But how do we find out, good brother? How do we find out? How do we find out? The brother comes back fresh. What's going on? Junior in the building. Junior said, we on that snack with your mama. Hell yeah. D-Free in the building. Salute. He said, Floyd's a diva. If you don't do shit his way, he tries to blackball you. Let's stop right there. I'm not going to disagree with you. But, brother, do you remember when he threatened Tank with Lomachenko? I think it's time. You remember that? You remember all of that? Do you remember when he threatened Tank with Lomachenko? I was like, what's that? So it's okay to root for Tank, but I think y'all have more faith in Tank's ability than Floyd does and than Tank does. Because at one point I said, yeah, Tank could beat that guy. But then I thought about it. I said, 4 years, he was already older than him. Why hasn't that fight happened yet again? And then you heard what Floyd said. He just stepped in and Tank just stood there. And I said, what's going on here? You see, that's one of those interviews that I wish didn't happen. A lot of these guys, they say a lot of weird things. And you wish they didn't say it. Like Coach Cal said to my brother Marco. Reggie W., do you know that Coach Cal wants no smoke? Him and Tank want no smoke with Shakur? Evidence of that, because up until recently, they didn't want no smoke with Shakur. They told Marco right here. He told them. They're scared of awful judging and Shakur's style. You're a coach. You're supposed to train to contradict what your opponent could do. So you don't want that fight. The community gets robbed of that fight because you don't like it. And not one time did he mention Vasily Lomachenko. Marco, did he ever mention Vasily Lomachenko to you at all? You're on mute.
Nobody really does talk about Loma anymore.
Is he not a live dog? He's not retired.
I don't think. I think he might not fight again. I think he might be done. You hear nothing about who he's fighting at all. There's no. It looks like there's nothing in the works.
Right.
And really, who wants to release? Like he's had his time.
Let me pull up something else. Because he says, now we're talking. And I see him put Shakur. And Lord Jesus, I really honestly don't like playing this because it's cringeworthy.
I don't think Shakur beats Tank, but he could stay away. Hard to catch.
No, not this one. It's this one. Okay, this is for Reg. The brother might be new here. Okay, so let me show you something, Reg. I'm gonna show you something, Reg. Okay, everybody would love to see Tank versus Shakur, right? But Marco, we gotta blame you for this. We gotta blame you for this, all right? You take the blame.
You can't catch him. It's really hard to catch him.
Well, why would I put Tank in a situation like that when we can't do what we do? Because right now, if Tank don't...
Okay, he's talking about Shakur. Let's bring it back.
And catch him. It's really hard to catch him.
Well, why would I put Tank in a situation like that when we can't do what we do?
That right there. I don't like that. He wasn't supposed to say that.
Damn, I'm handsome.
Because right now, if Tank don't get a knockout, it's gonna. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you know, because everybody think Tank got to knock everybody out to win a fight.
That's nonsense. That's nonsense. People thought that Isak Cruz did enough to beat Tank, and Tank still got the decision. I didn't think so. I thought Tank won the fight because I understand boxing. When I say understand boxing, I understand defense. I score defense.
He won, but it was competitive.
It was very competitive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You with me? Because that stab is on him.
Okay.
So it makes sense. When I was listening to a podcast and they was talking about how the judges got when Tank dropped Garcia and they gave him the scorecard was wrong, which was
crazy.
That was fucked up.
That happens. You know what I'm saying?
That's
crazy. So like in that fight with Shakur, the guy, I thought he won the first round. They gave the first round to Shakur.
Okay, so
okay,
I get you.
So do you want to put yourself in a fight like that with you if you ain't standing there to the least try to put on a show or fight or whatnot? It's like, what's the point?
Now, translation. They don't want Tank anywhere near ring with Shakur because they don't like the judging, and Shakur has a style that can contradict what Tank does. Hence, when he said, why would I want to put him in a position like that where we can't do what we do? What does Tank do? He knocks people out when they're in front of him. If your last name is Rodriguez, Martinez, Garcia, you stand there. A guy like Frank Martin ain't gonna stand there. This is why they're not even speaking on him. But a white guy that they've never seen before move like that, the speed, the angles, Lomachenko, do you think for 2 seconds Lomachenko's gonna stand there? No, he's not. Which is why they're not speaking on him. Which is why I believe Lomachenko, they're putting everything in place to make him undisputed at 135. And then he'll retire. Now I want to ask the Tank fans, how y'all gonna feel when that fan base starts to attack you and say you're ducking? Tank's not ducking, Tank a star. Tank does what he wants. Yeah, and what he wanted to do was not fight Loma. That's what he wanted to do. He didn't want to fight Loma. Why? There's a WBA strap. The WBA is willing to give it to you. You said, I don't want it. You know why? Because there's a responsibility of defending it. So Tank fans don't want him to defend anything. They don't want him to do anything. They want him to beat up on a bunch of fucking Mexicans that are standing in front of him. And there's a Puerto Rican a Puerto Rican in Shakur Sanchez. And Coach Cal said they don't want to fight him. So no Shakur, no Loma. Everyone says he'll take Isak Cruz in the rematch. So what are we getting? Who's gonna get more celebrated when it's over with? Tank or Loma if Loma becomes undisputed at 135? That's Hall of Fame shit right there. That's Hall of Fame shit right there. And while I'm looking around and asking which of you niggas are gonna stop this guy, y'all are, hey, Tank got gold teeth, diamond necklaces, and cars, and bitches calling the cops on him. That's the shit I'm on. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? My nigga. Monkeys. While y'all doing that, Loma's gonna be belt collecting. Oh, Tank don't need Loma. What happened to 4 years ago? You could have got him then. He don't need Loma. Because what did Floyd say? 6-figure paydays, 7-figure paydays, 8-figure paydays, and 9-figure paydays. While y'all celebrating his paydays, y'all not on his payroll, but while y'all celebrating his paydays, Loma's going to be collecting belts. What happened to boxing? If you think this guy beats this guy, how do we find out? Beat him. Got y'all fucking monkey dancing. Y'all monkeys doing the electric slide in the street. Tank ain't gotta fight nobody but a Mexican. Tank ain't gotta fight nobody but a Mexican, but a Dominican, but a Puerto Rican. And I'm looking at the resume and I'm like, what? What? What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? You niggas are monkeys. You scratch your arm. You motherfuckers' arms are so long, you can scratch your knees without bending over. You motherfuckers are tree sloths. You don't want Tank to do shit, but he beats everybody. Lomachenko is for Rico, what up? Lomachenko is he's 4 years older now. And he's still a threat. That Tank ain't gonna fight him? I'm telling you what's gonna happen. I'm telling you what's gonna happen. Loma's gonna fight Kambosos for that vacant IBF. I got Loma winning. It's boxing, anything can happen, but I got Loma winning. The WBO, because we all know that it's whatever Bob orders. We all know that. We all know that Bob Arum loves him some Lomachenko. So I think they're going to give him that belt. So he'll be unified. Then he's going to look at Tank and say, let's go. And Tank's going to say, we don't need Loma. So if you don't need Loma, and Coach Cal don't want no smoke with Shakur Sanchez, what do you want to see Tank do next? No one's ever answered that question. Guess what? Kambosos won't even stand in front of Tank. I don't know if Tank beat Kambosos. Drew, you're bugging. Am I? Beat him. Fight him. He sold out Australia. What happened? Isn't Tank in Australia versus Kambosos a bigger fight? So look. I think Tank's fans are so much in love with him. Y'all are so infatuated with him that he could just announce that he's going to show up at a building and shadowbox in the ring, and you motherfuckers will go buy it. I hate you monkeys.
Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on!
Salute to my brother Trey Will. And that super chat, much love. He said it's monkey time. Oh, you already know.
Monkey!
Get the fuck out of here with your orangutan slang. Get out of here. Y'all don't want Tank to do nothing? You know everything that y'all said about Devin got debunked in a week. And again, I got a premiere about that 50,000 buys. I got a premiere at 1 o'clock. Do not miss it. Because I said, you know, let's use Google for what it's for. I found out where the fuck it came from. And you niggas, you trying to fuss with me on Instagram, on Bill's page, and you niggas, you guys are out here doing the Klan's work. Y'all don't check no sources. If you can find a reputable source where you can find DAZN pay-per-view numbers, listen, all of those numbers are alleged. You know when DAZN releases numbers, the only thing that I found was Canelo and John Ryder. They started talking about worldwide buys. Worldwide buys. But Dan Raphael has something different. So who's lying and who's telling the truth? There are no legitimate numbers where you could look up. Matchroom, you could look up a Matchroom event, a Top Rank event, a PBC event. Can't find the zone numbers, stupid. You guys are ridiculous. You fucking Tank Franks. You niggas don't love, y'all ain't in love with his tattoos. You know, Tank got monkey tattoos on his belly and chest. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. When you guys talk about Tank, do you guys just get this feeling like you look at a tree and you just want to climb it? Tell the truth, Tank fans. Yo, man, Tank's that nigga, whatever, and then you be like, nigga, why you up that tree? How'd you even do that? I don't know. Tank fans, when y'all walk past trees, y'all just get this instinct to jump, just climb up that fucker. You be out walking with your mom because you don't know your dad. Boy, how'd you get up that tree? I don't know, man, but you see this new Tank video of him getting his hair braided? Boy, get out that tree. Ooh, ooh, right back to the ground. Fucking ponderous. Fuck y'all. Lomachenko's the king of 135. Marco, who beats Vasily Lomachenko at 135?
Possibly Tank. Possibly Shakur. Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly.
What are the odds of us seeing that fight? Any of them?
Nah.
Here's what I see.
I
see Vasily wanting to smoke with them, but I don't think they want to smoke with Vasily.
Yeah.
Cortez says those tattoos are gang related. Whoa, wait a minute, bro. They're gang related. BGF, Black, Gorilla Family, Heavy and Big. Are you trolling, good brother? Are you for real? That's a real thing? That's a real thing?
Oh.
That's a real thing? Seriously, that's a real thing? Because if it is, that's one more thing. It's true. This is the nigga that y'all are bigging up. He got gang tattoos. This kid is a millionaire. He got gang tattoos on his chest. He's a father. Hey, Marco.
What's up?
I just need you to listen.
Okay.
This is why black people will never be in a position of power. This is why we will never accomplish anything or do any fucking thing. We spend the most in the goddamn world and we don't own shit. And here you have another example of a nigga who's gotten out the hood. He's not educated, but he was blessed with athletic ability and some talent. And he got a hold of, some people got a hold of him and put him in a position where he's a multi-fucking millionaire. And those tattoos were not there when he first started his career. Those came along later. I know that.
Right.
And no matter how blessed his bank account is, he still wants to play in the fucking street. Yep. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I just said, I just thought, hey, he went to a tattoo shop, said, that looks dope. I'm a gorilla in this bitch. Give me that. No black man should get a fucking monkey tattooed on their body. That's just. And y'all mad at Devin? For what? And when wow. Hey, Devin, what's up with you and your dad? Oh, we have a wonderful relationship. Hey, Tank, what's up with your parents? They were both crackheads. That's what he said. They're both addicted to drugs. And through all of that, you came out the trap and you're blessed with money, talent. And you're getting gorillas tattooed on your fucking body. Not your fucking parents. Gorillas. That represents a gang. What the fuck?
Listen to this right here.
You fucking suck. I can't believe this shit. I didn't know that.
It's a gang? I didn't know that either.
I had no idea.
It's a gang in Baltimore, he said?
It's a gang in Baltimore. Really? Oh my God. This is getting worse. Yo, look, Tank fans. Leave me alone. Talk boxing. Leave me alone. You can't attack Bill in front of me. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. You can't. And y'all knocking how Devin, he had a silver spoon in his mouth. You see how backwards you niggas are? What's better? Having a silver spoon in your mouth? And still be, look, watch this. Devin had the silver spoon in his mouth. Tank did not. They both ended up in the same position in life. Tank has had more bullshit outside the ring. Devin has not. And they're both at the finish line, but guess who's better? Devin. Why? I'm looking at the resume. Y'all want to talk about money? Watch this. If their careers ended right now, I have more faith that Devin will be more financially stable in the next 10 years than Tank. Tank will have to start a podcast. Yeah, you know, these niggas, they stole my fucking money, but you know, I'm gonna be all right. It's fucking ponderous. This is insane. I didn't know that. Yo, listen, Tank fans, stop. Just stop. Stop. Your man got gorilla tattoos of a big ass gang in B-More. Hey, you cats in B-More, that's y'all chest pounding over that? Cool. Tank, you're a father. You're a millionaire. You're a boxer. You're talented. You came up and away from that shit. What are you doing? What are you doing? The fuck? This is fucking depressing. This is depressing, man. This is depressing. I mean, Mike Tyson got locked up and became Muslim. I mean, he turned blood or Crip or whatever. I mean, look, man, look. I'm not talking down on anything. I'm looking on the gangs because that's going to be what it's going to be. There's no fixing that. But Tank, bro. So when I ask y'all who raised these niggas, and then I hear Tank talk about drug addicted parents, and he was one of those kids that had to be raised by his grandparents. Y'all know that's not cool. You ever knew that kid that, yo, I gotta go to my grandma's house? Never knew his mother or father? Come on, man. Come on, Tank. Come on, Tank. You're multi-millionaire. This morning, I just found out those are gang tattoos on his chest that were not there when I first saw him in his career. We could see his chest. Pause. And I know what's the thing now. These kids running around getting tattoos all over there. You know, I'm going to get some work done. But the work I'm getting done is family related. It's family related. It has nothing to do with the gang, man. It's nothing to do with the gang. Black people, can we try and do better? Seriously? The monkey videos is not really, it's for a joke, but it's not really funny. The fact that I have to do shit like that. Do you not see in the monkey video Tank smacking the phone out of a fan's hand? Did you see that? Jamal Charlo smacking the phone out of a fan's hand just for filming him and asking him about Benavidez. What are you doing, man? At the fight, picks a fight with Jared Hurd. You know what Jamel said to him? I'll kill you and your bitch. I heard the audio. I said, whoa. And he smacked Jamel, and Jamal stood there. These niggas be getting smacked outside the ring. What the fuck? Huh? A lot of truth coming out. You got the Charlos getting smacked in and outside the ring. Jamel got smacked by Jared Hurd. Jamal got smacked by Caleb Plant. Shakur uppercutting bitches in gas stations. Tank crashing up cars and leaving the scene. Then I had one nigga in the chat saying, come on, man, that's normal. No, it's not. This is what we're doing, black people. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. All you bliggity blacks. This is what we're doing. Don't ever in your life talk about a silver spoon. They left the train station and arrived at the same destination. The difference is Devin was riding first class. Tank is coach. Y'all celebrating coach. Y'all celebrating the struggle. You're trying to talk down on Devin as if he didn't struggle. a struggle don't define you. It really doesn't. I ain't gonna get the preaching on here, but a struggle don't define you. How you handle it defines you. And Tank is not respecting his blessings. I have a video. Devin Haney, respect the road traveled. Y'all just don't. Because y'all have this unconditional love for a fucking thug with gang tattoos on his chest. That's what you respect? Clown the silver spoon, but big up the nigga with gorilla tattoos, gang-related tattoos on his chest? This is who debates me? Shut the fuck up, man. Stop. Stop, y'all. Y'all niggas are setting us back to the Stone Age. Reggie W in that super chat, much love. He said, salute my brother. Keep doing your thing. Stay real. And I got Tank over all of them. That's cool. Shakur is the only one I give the best chance to him. Tank versus Devin fight. Put a rehydration clause on his ass. Crazy for 4 weight classes bigger. I disagree, brother. I disagree. Well, let me get back to boxing because this is just aggravating. The rehydration clause. Recently, and we could check with Blue Blood because he aired it. He said he got it from someone else. He said on a hot mic, Leonard Ellaby said that Tank was walking around at like 160, 165.
Wow.
Yeah,
really?
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Heavy.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Also, how many times did Tank miss weight on the scales? It's like once or twice. Was it? I know one time he missed weight on the scales. Same thing with Shakur. He missed weight. And Reg W, here's another reason why I disagree. They also said Tank was sleeping heavyweights in sparring. That's what they said. Kenneth said he missed weight 3 times, which means his fat ass can't stay out the kitchen. That's what it is. That's what it is. Night Train, salute. You see? Weight's not the issue here. Discipline is the issue. Now, everyone's saying, oh, well, Devin said he'd come down for the right fight. Well, you know what? After he fought Regis and felt so good, he said, you know what? That 135 shit has played out. And now you guys know that the whole time Devin's been at 135. He's been draining himself, but he was professional enough never to miss weight. And he can't get no credit. That's unfortunate. That's a sad state of affairs. He also, give me a second, Copper. He also said that, wait a minute, hold on. Mario Barrios was at 140, right? He knocked his ass into a somersault. We all saw it. Yeah. Backflipped off the top rope on some fucking Great Muta shit at the end of the fight. Then they started talking about Keith Thurman, and he said, "Hey, they think that they think I'm Superman." No, nigga, you said you're Superman. I don't understand why Devin has to drain himself to 135. But if you let Coach Cal and Coach Kenny tell him, you let them tell the story, they'll say he need to go up and fight Boots. Y'all want to know how ridiculous? Let me show y'all something. And I have this on the premiere. But I'm going to show you something. When y'all send me quotes, y'all need to be very careful about what you send me. When I say check the source, you really need to watch what you send me. Again, I'm gonna show y'all something, and this is on my my premiere. That dude named Dave, salute. This is on my premiere. Now, y'all notice this is supposed to be about Lomachenko being the king of 135, and I need people to prove me wrong. But somehow we keep talking about Devin Haney. This is in my premiere at 1, but I need you. I'm gonna show y'all something. The 50,000 pay-per-view buys. I'm gonna show you where the lie started. And then I'm gonna show you the person who got on a reputable boxing website and just regurgitated bullshit. But I'm gonna point something out. You see, we do this because we're real supporters. These dudes that are writers, they're agitators, and they're doing it for a paycheck, and they ain't shit. Marco, peep this. You read it. It's from Boxing News 24. This is written by a guy. This is written by a guy named Robert Segal. Robert Segal says, if Haney wants to show fans that he's not a fake fighter, he needs to take on quality guys like Boots Ennis, Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, Subriel Matias, David Benavidez, and Janibek to show that he's for real.
Who said that?
A guy, a writer by the name of Robert Segal.
What's he? Who's he write for?
This is boxingnews24.com.
The fuck is that?
That's a website where people get their news from. Motherfuckers will run to these guys.
That's goofy.
This is the same kind of guy, Marco. Now watch this. I've had Floyd Mayweather full-blown debates at my place of work. And then they always say, well, Floyd's not a throwback fighter. He couldn't beat none of those guys. So I said, who do you think he won't beat? And they'll say, and I quote, he couldn't fuck with Marvin Hagler. That's the first name. And you know what I say to them? Well, of course not.
No.
I said, well, of course not. He wouldn't fight him.
Yeah,
because he's scared. No. How about because Floyd never fought at 160? Idiot.
Yeah, that's stupid.
No. But these are the people talking that shit to me.
Yeah, that's goofy.
He never fought at 160, you dummy. They would have never. Of course, they would have never fought. What are you, stupid? I'm giving them a chance to say Hearns, Sugar Ray, Duran. They go straight to Marvin Hagler.
Well, even Hearns, though, you could argue Hearns was Floyd's weight only for a little spit of his career. Then he went up.
Oh yeah. But they go straight to Hagler, and I'm like, whoa. You're stupid. And I'll just walk off. They don't even know why I'm calling them stupid. All right, see? Yeah, see? The joke's on you, you fucking dummy. Now this dummy, the only name that makes sense in that sentence was Subriel Matias. He got fucking Devin in the ring with a bunch of goddamn welterweights and super welterweights.
Didn't he say Benavidez?
Yeah, Benavidez.
Yeah.
Benavidez. Devin got to go to 168. So look at all those names. So in other words, Devin got to do all of the heavy lifting. He's already done it. He became undisputed. He's already done it. And he has to do all of this just to show that he's for real. Now watch this. Tank ain't got to do none of that.
Whoa! What the
This is how angry Tank got these niggas. But that Devin got these niggas. But here's the funny part. The nigga that put that out, if you go to that link, it's gonna be on my premiere. Right there. It came from Dick Glasser. And I told the truth. A lot of y'all don't even know who Dick Glasser is, but he'll come on people's podcasts and he'll be on Twitter. I'm a boxing insider and I had lunch with Roberto Duran and hashtag boxing.
I interviewed him, right?
I don't know. I wish he had a heart attack on your show. This is the tweet.
I did. Yeah, I interviewed him.
This is the tweet. This is where the shit came from. Now, let me ask y'all a question. What makes Rick Glasser so credible? And while you're at it, find me DAZN numbers. Don't give me websites where they quote. Because this dude, Robert Segal, just quoted, he did a whole article based off of a Rick Glasser tweet. And then at the bottom, he tells you who he is by putting Devin Haney in the ring with everyone from 147 to 168. I have a 20-minute premiere at 1 o'clock. If you have a short attention span, if you're ADD, don't even bother watching it. But I dissected where it came from, how these lies get legs. He put one thing out, and now everyone. Right now, in Bill's thing, there's two lab rats. I call them lab rats because I say shit to trigger them, and I want to see how many days they're gonna argue with me. It's a lab rat. They're saying I'm mad because they only did 50,000 pay-per-view buys. I went to DAZN's website. They said John Ryder and Canelo did 1.9 million views worldwide. Dan Raphael says he estimated 600,000. My thing is, hold up. Has anyone asked Dan Raphael, who's your guy on DAZN that gives you these numbers? Because I promise you cannot find a place where DAZN puts out official numbers. We did X amount. You can't find it. But and you niggas who are tearing Devin down using that as your ammunition, he only did 50,000 buys. You're getting that from a racist white man. He talked down on Keyshawn Davis' hair. He's friends with Daniel Kinahan, who has a $5 million bounty on his head from America, who's still at large. His hatred towards Al Heyman is unmatched. He's a racist. These are the people you're quoting? You're trying to have a conversation with me? Over a motherfucker that got gorilla tattoos, gang-affiliated gorilla tattoos on his chest in defense of that? You niggas are flying into a brick wall at warp speed, Scotty. You niggas are retarded. You do no research, because this shit is easy. Use Google for what it's for. Hold up a second. Check my other email. My bad, Copper. Thank you, Copper. Thank you, Copper. I'm gonna get that book, as a matter of fact. Boxing Dragon says Rolly was 170 plus leading to the Tank fight. Wasn't no one said about it. Yo, Rolly blew up. That's what I heard. Rolly blew up. Matter of fact, didn't Tank rehydrate against Leo Santa Cruz like 20 fucking pounds or some crazy shit like that?
I'm not sure.
Tank is a whole Cabbage Patch Kid. What you mean? You guys is doing too much. I don't want to hear shit. Yo, listen. How the fuck he go from pillow fist to iron fist? Listen, 2 weeks ago, Devin had no chin. Devin couldn't punch. And everybody beats him. Now it's his gloves is loaded. Snack is a problem. And he's a weight bully. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What the fuck? Yo, listen, when I talked about Snack months ago, y'all didn't want to hear it. I said, hey, man, I guess they clean now because fighters keep going over there. So if y'all done, I'm done. Don't resurrect the shit. Don't resurrect the shit. Shakur missing weight, Tank missing weight. The name of this show is Lomachenko is king at 135. Nobody can prove that. No one can prove me wrong at that. And we end up talking about Devin Haney. Yo, Devin Haney got to be the face of boxing at this point, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. So Lomachenko's king at 135. Nobody's beating him. Tank ain't even fighting him. Shakur ain't even fighting him. So again, to reiterate, I got Lomachenko inheriting the WBO. I got him fighting George Cambozo for the IBF. He'll beat George Cambozo in Australia. He'll be unified. And then he'll step to Tank. Tank and his fans will say that Loma will bring nothing to the table. Salute, Mark. So B-Mac, who just got here, Loma got how many L's? I don't know. How many L's does Loma got, y'all? I don't know. B-Mac, you tell me. How many L's this man got? Because I don't know. Apparently, I don't know. Apparently, we don't know. But it don't matter. It don't matter. Stupid is, stupid does, right? It don't matter. You know, his fans, even his fans say he's undefeated.
Unified, undefeated. Unified, undefeated. What? Undefeated. What? Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What?
Undefeated.
What the hell is even that?
It's not me. It's ESPN. It's the fans. It's not me. I didn't do it. The fuck? I didn't do it. Damn. I didn't do it. Fabrigo says Loma's resume is top tier. It is. It's better than Tank's. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Where's a better resume? Shakur, Tank, Loma. Where's a better resume? And go. Big brother in life, salute. Where's a better? Shade girl, what up? Where's a better resume? That's a real question. I'm not firing shots. It's a real question. Where's a better resume? ESPN got this man undefeated. Fans walking up to him in New York told him he's undefeated. And I'm like, I know this nigga lost against Salido. I had to go to BoxRec like, yo, wait, did they reverse it or make it a no contest? No. There it is right there. What the fuck? What's happening? Hey, man. Loma resume's top tier. So the question is, whose resume is better? Loma or Tank? You let a Tank fan tell it. Nah, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because, you know, Tank, because, you know, it's like, Tank, you know, like, because Tank's that nigga. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because, like, Tank got that power. You know what I mean? Like, name Tank's last 3 opponents. It don't matter. You know what I mean? Because, you know, because Tank, you know, Tank's that nigga. Tank beat Rolly and Ryan. And let me add to that. Didn't he play games with weight with these two men too? Am I lying? Am I lying on him? Am I lying on him? Am I lying on him? Did he not play games with weight with these two men right here? Now I said it shouldn't matter. Tank gonna knock these dudes out. Why are you catch weighting Ryan Garcia? Why are you playing games with weight with Gracie? I mean with Gracie, with Rolly. Why do you have to do that? Do y'all really want to talk about? So I'm saying, who has a better resume? Loma or Tank? Don't tell me what you think he's gonna do. We just knew, for those of you that go back this far, there's only a handful of y'all. A lot of y'all don't front. Y'all were born like in 2000, 1999, 1998, whatever. Listen, Mike Tyson got on a plane and said, you know what, Don? Let's go make this quick money in Japan, and then we'll fight Evander Holyfield. We're going to go to Japan and knock out Buster Douglas. When I tell y'all, nobody, Ohio stand up. When I tell you nobody thought that James Buster Douglas would not only beat Mike Tyson, but knock him out. If you bet $1 on Buster Douglas that night, you probably got $1,000. I don't know don't quote me on that. I don't know what the goddamn odds were. I don't know. But that's how much of there was no bigger underdog in sports at that time. Matter of fact, I don't think there ever was a bigger underdog. Maybe Russia versus America in the Olympics in hockey. Because Russia, that was their sport. He knocked him out. BFTB in the building. Salute. Hey, man, look. Gracie on y'all helmet. Tevin Farmer, Gary Russell Jr., Loma. Where's the line? BF, who got the better resume? Lomachenko or Tank? Conquer Tank. It's just a question. No shade. I've gotten at both of those dudes. Who got the better resume overall? Why didn't Tank fight Tevin Farmer? Why didn't he fight Gary Russell Jr.? Why didn't he fight Loma? There you go. It's not even close. And understand the video I played 4 years ago, when they asked Tank about Loma, Floyd interjected and started talking about the career path and money making with Tank. So I'm asking the Tank fans, now mind you, this live is about Lomachenko being king at 135, and y'all got to prove me wrong. Nobody has done that. Nobody's done that. Nobody's done that. Lomachenko will be the next undisputed champion at 135. And y'all going to have Tank to thank about that. Thank Tank. Because he's not touching that WBA. Why? He's going to have to defend it. And he has no control over who he defends it against. And y'all Tank fans are cool with that. How y'all cool with that? I don't know. But y'all are cool with that. Y'all are cool with that. That's sad. You don't want to see a man in no tough fights. Don't just tell me, oh, he beats Loma and you're cool with it. You're cool with it. Show me. Yeah, Loma did lose to Haney. Absolutely. I believe that 112%. The world has a problem with it, which is why this is the makeup call, which is why I say once Loma becomes undisputed at 135, he'll retire. Now, let me ask the Tank fans something. How y'all going to feel with him ducking Lomachenko? When Lomachenko gets that WBO and beats Kambosos for the vacant IBF, and he looks at Tank and says, yo, what's good? And Tank says, nah, we ain't got to do that. What you mean you ain't got to do that? Just remember, Devin was chasing Loma while 4 years ago, Devin was chasing Loma while Loma was chasing your man Tank. That's the truth. I'm not just making that up. Loma was on Tank's ass. Pause. So if y'all cool, the Tank fans, if y'all cool celebrating his money and his gold teeth and his baby mama calling the police and gang-related gorilla tattoos on his chest, if you cool with that, cool. But please don't come to my chat and try and discuss boxing with me because you want something else. You're infatuated with the person. You see, I could celebrate Devin and Bill outside the ring and inside the ring. What Bill has accomplished is a complete contradiction to what they have, the stigma that America has against black men. So I can go with you all over the place. We could talk outside the ring what Bill and Devin has accomplished, and we could discuss inside the ring. Because neither one y'all can debate me on. Because the proof is in the pudding. It's right there. And then I look at Tank, and then I'll ask you, what are you celebrating? They both left the station at the same time. Devin, with the silver spoon in his mouth, has put in more work, has fought better opponents. Now, maybe he hasn't made as much money, but he ain't starving. He's very wealthy, not rich, because rich and wealthy are two different things. He's wealthy, and he has a better resume and more accomplishments. Do you know Devin, 25 years old, is a Hall of Fame fighter right now? Tank is not. But they got money though, right? So B-Mac says, no, he can't beat Shakur. You just don't like him because you in love with Devin, and that's go a little weird, but cool. B-Mac, you want to come on my panel and have a conversation? Yes or no? We could have a conversation. Yes or no? Yes or no? Just say yes or no, so we can move on. You want to talk about what's weird? Because you just got here. Because we could discuss what's weird. Let me know if you want to come on the panel. But I have rules. The first rule is turn your camera on. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's 11. It's 11:11, and I do got shit to do today. I do got to go to the gym. You know, when you invite them onto the panel to have an adult conversation, now all of a sudden they take all day to type. Don't type me a book. Don't type me a book. Just say yes or no. Because I'm speaking the truth on both fighters, I don't like Tank. B-Mac, never seen you before. So now he says, nah, I ain't finna argue. Look, this is how he's typing, ladies and gentlemen. Nah, no, I ain't finna argue with Devin fans this morning. Catch me tomorrow when I'm at home. I'm at work right now. You have a job? You have a job? So you found my channel and you're listening and you took time off your job to type. But you can't hop on the panel and have a conversation? And this is not an argument. I'm just going to point out facts. The title of my show was Lomachenko was king at 135. Prove me wrong. You can't prove me wrong. First of all, let me educate you, young man. First of all, how old are you? Before I go any further, I got questions. Because I said I was going to do this. B-Mac, you work at a car dealership, but you can't click a link. Okay, great. How old are you, young man? How old are you? See, I have to screen these guys. There's a process. How old are you, Tank fan? How old are you? I need y'all to pay attention. How old are you? How old are you? Tank fans have to qualify to have a conversation with me. You're 33. What is your relationship like with your father? And do you have his last name? This is important. I'm not trolling. And you've heard me say this. What is your relationship with your dad? And do you have his last name? This is a process. I have to know what kind of person I'm speaking to. Oh boy. And there's the cop out. There's the cop out. You're not a Tank fan, but what are you talking about? You're not a Tank fan, so what are you talking about? What's the title of my show? What's the title of my show this morning? Ronaldo, my brother, what up? I said Lomachenko's the king at 135. Prove me wrong. Funny how we can't talk about Shakur or Devin without, Shakur or Tank without Devin popping up. Devin's at 140. Let it go. I'm talking about Lomachenko's resume. That was the last thing I said. But you're not a Tank fan. You like all of them. You said Shakur. Fine. Prove me wrong. This is why you see you typing. You can't click a link. Take a break. Get off the floor. Stop showing people the latest, wherever you're selling. Latest Toyota. I own a Nissan. Very good. It's cool. I ain't balling out of control. Take a break. I just want to talk to you for about 10 minutes. Take a break. I want to know what I said that got you confused. And yes, see, to be a fan, I got a problem with that. I understand the word, but fan is short for fanatic. I'm not a fanatic of nothing, because fanatics are crazy. But I get it. I don't know if y'all understood that. I don't know if y'all knew that. I'm a supporter. I'm a huge Haney supporter because I like what those brothers have accomplished. I like what the family has accomplished. I like what Bill represents. I look at Tank and I see monkeys on his chest. Now that I found out this morning, gang-related monkeys on his chest. How's that for your multi-millionaire father? You got gorilla tattoos on your chest that are gang-related. Ford, salute to Ford. You're typing, bro. Sit down and go to your cubicle and take a break. I want to talk to you real quick. I'm not being funny. At least you're working. Salute to Ford. I had a Ford back in the day. No, I'm sorry. Well, Ford, Mercury, same shit. Take a break. The question is, Lomachenko's the king at 135. Prove me wrong. As of recent, Shakur, what's he gonna do? I know he tried to step to Loma, and Loma says, no, I have Haney problems. Motherfucker, no, you don't. Yeah, unless you're going to 140. And what I'm telling you is that there's a play in motion right now as we speak for Lomachenko to become the next undisputed champion at 135. My question is, what is Tank going to do about it? What is Shakur going to do about it? Now, you can say that Shakur could beat Lomachenko, but what is he doing to put himself in a position to even get in the ring with Lomachenko? What is he doing? He's a WBC champion. Why isn't he calling out Lomachenko and demanding, yo, nah, this guy's still around. Don't fight Kambosos for the vacant IBF. Come get this work. I'm asking. And with that last performance we saw against De Los Santos, I have no faith that Shakur Sanchez will beat Lomachenko fighting like that. I think that fight will come down to 3 rounds. In those 3 swing rounds, they'll give it to the Ukrainian. And Shakur will once again be crying. I don't like to lose. I'm tired looking ass. And I'll be sitting right here in my living room because it won't be on pay-per-view. 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 And I'm gonna come right to my computer and I'm gonna click live and I'm just gonna sit here and stare at y'all like this. Yep. Yep. Just gonna stare at y'all and be like, yeah, well, you know, at what point do I have to say I told you so? Do you even have to say it at this point? So can we crown Lomachenko as undisputed at 135, or what? Do we do it now, or do we wait until he actually does something? And I'll even go as deep to say this: if he gets in there and fucks around and loses to Kambosos, they will crown Kambosos king at 135 before they give it to Tank or Shakur. They're gonna find out how black their asses are in a minute. I'll tell you what. You guys are something else, man. You can pick Tank all you want. You can pick Tank all you want. Ain't gonna work out for you. You can pick Shakur all you want. Ain't gonna work out for you. Because the speed, the angles. Yo, Loma gonna be in there 50 blocks on your ass. Yeah, and Bama, that's awesome. God damn. My nephew looked just like me. He is 6'1", and he is 16. God damn. You don't want to dunk a basketball or nothing? I'm like, damn, what? Come on, bro. Southern T in the building. What up? So Lomachenko is the king at 135, and I'm gonna go ahead and give him the crown. You guys at 135, you got to do something. So while we're focusing on Shakur and Tank, I would really love for Frank Martin to just kick in the door and just snatch everything. I'm rooting for the brothers. I am, but niggas make me sick, man. I'm rooting for the brothers, but weird shit. Did y'all see my short? No, wait, my video. You know, I ain't got no sense. But let me share this real quick. Yo, I'll be bored to tears sometimes, You know, Tank, he's actually bionic. What's he running from? Ah! Oh my God. Come on, man. Y'all gonna let Loma become undisputed at 135? Y'all go ahead, man. Tank fans gonna be talking about the money he makes and belts collect dust and who cares? Shakur fans, y'all can't talk about money yet. But, whatever, man. Y'all go on and cry about it. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App, the Super Chat. I think the general's on. God damn, I'm way past my time, but I'm gonna head to the gym, man. Y'all be back tomorrow. Bronx on deck. Move! Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.